could sure use a break. Why don't we go to Isa bathhouse for a bit? Always nice to rest up before we set off again. Did you know you can't breathe while swallowing? Don't believe me? Huh. You'll just have to try it then. Be careful of people who go about life with a smirk on their face, acting like everything is oh so interesting. They're usually supervillains who are just out to create chaos. Bad enough? My turn!
Everybody stand back! Turning point in space! Watch out! Hurry it! Everything in! Teamwork is dreamwork! Okay! New life! has only just begun!
Should I introduce myself again? Looks like no interference from Alice's self-introduction magic this time. So I suppose I'll just go ahead.
Aduh, nggak ke-screenshot lagi.
Leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany.
Yes, you'll be my heart alone. Bentar.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Next time?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Can we play finger next time?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Next time?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Next time?
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Next time?
Exactly, but none of them believed me. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Exactly, but none of them believed me. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. The scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around,
Finger next time?
and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Next time?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. In this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Your next time?
Exactly. But none of them believe me.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
None of them believe me. Exactly. But none of them believe me.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Can we play finger next time?
Exactly. But none of them believe me.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Exactly. But none of them believe me.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
This wasn't in any of the books, but I'll be sure to remember it.
Time to go.
Masa? Kira mau kopi pakai kerja. Sama gue tadi. Enak lah. Oh, lambimu cantik. Mana yo, mari aku mulai gambar dalam kan. Mau nangis bukan nyaut.
I should be your
Ini
guide.
nih. Tapi belum balik ke lu.
Alasan masih bersama bukan karena terlanjur tapi rasa yang masih sama seperti sejak pertama jumpa dirimu di kala senja duduk berdua tanpa suara.
sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari's the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Samara City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. It's great, but don't let your Forest Ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Samara City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow something seems different. Is this really Samara City?
Abang, kemana tadi? Aku sambil jualan, bang. Tadi ada orang beli. Quest Arkon, questnya Nicole doang kan? Oh, wow. Atau quest yang dunia? Quest Arkon tuh yang mana sih? Yang gambarnya Nicole apa yang gambarnya banyak orang itu? Yang dapat 90 primo atau yang dapat 540 primo?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month.
Ayo gelas iku buat kapan?
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Oh iya.
Since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for
Quest yang kalau dapat 500 primo. Oh iya itu. Quest Arkon. Bener.
Starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but it just doesn't seem to. Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee.
Berapa? 15.000.
I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Seems like a much safer choice. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Coffee?
Ya belas kan nggak apa-apa nih, nggak apa-apa, murah-murah aja udah. Sambil jualan ngerjain quest.
Sethos's trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city?
Tapi paling selesai besok sih, Bang.
No, this is all wrong. Why is Mr. Coffee
Atau nanti
like
bisa
that?
sih, bisa nanti sih.
My master, not Sethos.
Oke deh.
This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
Masih lama itu soalnya. Iya, masih lama.
Like
Baru muncul questnya.
I guess I'll keep looking around. There's so much pressure.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure
Mayana
Street?
lama typo lagi 2 kali.
Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a
Bang Maras Gacha Nicole.
Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Don't worry about it.
Legendary flame man discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame man? You know, I'm not actually sure what people started calling me that. Maybe the other eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off. To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Tia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I ever know, suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Mahamatra Tainari apprehended the suspect. They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Suraj, do you have anything to say in your defense? Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me.
Nanti malam ya Tatef, oke. Kirim ke DC juga nggak apa-apa.
And now you're trying to stop me again.
Pop mi ki anak yang telah ngewu, anak sing 6.000, anak betong ngewu. Tapi nduk, kono Madura karo.
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone can tell you how amateur your work is.
Apa?
Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yo, anak oleh loro.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahadi send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master, it's me, Chloe. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Samaro City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Samaro City today to go shopping together, and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No.
What is it? Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today. Remember?
Pipocu.
Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari.
Baik ya Pipa ya.
So it was just a dream. And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass. Who said that?
Pipa.
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Pipa.
Situation. No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Whew, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from you, still the moon shines its light upon you. Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you made it! Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? It looks like lots of people are moving or something. Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish. She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Regot. The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Regot.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari, Kale, you got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe. Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye. Look after yourselves. Will do. See ya. I'm not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana and see Nahida.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
It's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebound?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but No definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Sumber podamik aman ya podamik lah. Iya tuh kalau podamik. Aduh, bloknya terus ya coba dia harus diapain. Misalnya aku sampai net, ganti net, ganti antibiotik kok wae. Dokter medis kok. Mak. Kayak kopi dong kan? Kayak waras, kayak kopi waras. Kopi white kopi mana kan? Kopi kok. Biasanya kan kayak. Aku nak juga 100. Kita kok kecil. Ambilnya kotak.
Human soul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Urban Soul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
I've come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Mat, ini bukan, Mat. Gak kayak Mat. Marung. Ini apa? Apa dicek tak? Iya, saya pakai neneng ke bangkanya. Soalnya kopi hitam.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Urban Soul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains are equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for God, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If the keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low. Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do. Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with him. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. The Dendro Archon...
Iku karo ireng iki lho. Nah iku dal ngisor dhewe bang loro. Loro sing kok ae, loro sing gak nggawane.
We have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think? A wise judgment. Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
units are in position. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru's is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not help. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
How is the Dendro Archon? Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here. Master Tainari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladori.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Elkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawa, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatov Sage Wusht.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isa. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back into business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Remote, but they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. For us, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Urban Soul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Urban Soul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? Or he ran off to research in the wild. Curse's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Tibet. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kalo,
I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course, but even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
There are no signs of external damage. Could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use. Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home. How many people are we talking? About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Armored Soul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath. Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report him while he continues investigating. I'll go join him.
Semua bukti dan saksi sudah jelas. Apa lagi yang mau kamu katakan? Ibu bilang katanya sendiri, dia tahu malu dan sepertinya sedang gila karena laki-laki. Dia juga membuat siapa mengikannya mobil dan rumah. Apa bedanya dengan memelihara emas? Kakak adikku bekerja di Sociabuzz yang selalu mengorbankan seluruh keluarga Jajanin Vianda. Dia sudah dipermainkan oleh laki-laki lalu dicampakkan. Aku selalu ingin campur dari keluarga Jajanin jangan bikin tahu keluarga kita. Di mataku, aku benar-benar seperti itu. Ternyata jatuh. Sampai ini. Ternyata di mataku. Aku sampai ini. Aku tidak pernah menyangka anak yang kubesarkan sendiri pada akhirnya membahasku. Aku tidak bisa mengatur kembali dan berkeluarga. Kamu sangat mengecewakanku. Ayah, apakah kamu juga berpikir begitu? Ayah sangat mengerti ayah. Itu semua. Saya sudah setia untuk selalu melakukan kita, tapi juga belajar dari konsep kesedihan kita. Tinggal sudah ada di sini. Aku juga
di sini saja.
Kalian kira aku tidak tahu siapa yang melakukan semua ini? Urusan ini cuma menggunakan anak biasa dengan
Coming into my age told you I can still fend for myself. Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon. Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Maya sih iso ngirim apa gak? Saya iso ngirim apa gak? Iso ngirim apa gak? Sampean WA. WA-an. Gak usah deh, tak kantuk mata. Yo, ini iso ayo, saling tak bisa. Ya, oke. PR.
There's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard. Think you're some sort of warrior?
Enggak tahu.
It's fine. Here, look at this.
Pokoknya aku mau ronda tanya udah lu.
Lalu tidak jam 10, jam 11 gini.
Gak apa-apa, aku biasa namanya mau ya.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the
Sardennya sama campur jere kan?
some sort of anomaly.
Sardennya sama itu asam campur.
This before. Did you discover
Terus? Oh, saya nggak tahu mati.
There's even more in that direction.
Jadi aku pemahami kok pemaham sarden.
How did you ascertain the
Jadi aku
situation?
pemahami kok pemaham sarden.
Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes, this area is relatively safe so far, but if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino. Do you remember the class I taught on dissecting leyline blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Oh, Kendi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Saya tuku bonusan wakai gimana dino iki.
Oh, you need my help?
Saya tuku bonusan. Saya tuku oleh bonusan akeh. Saya bungkus telu akeh. Saya bungkus telu akeh.
Don't go too far.
Jiro 4 ngomong 5.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebop later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Iya, tetap es. Videonya tuh terus dikai suara iku lucu.
Iya, kamu ireng.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed. It'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Jalan raya ending.
What is it? You thought of something? Really? Let's get back and tell the others!
Jalan WWK sendiri. Aku lama sayang.
Glad to see you return safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Hiram sure feels better with everyone we know here.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Ermin's soul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Ermin's soul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean the Akasha terminus?
That's right.
Of course. It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. Rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Reba won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
The
Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
What say our Morta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Hopefully not.
You're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Nitip like ya kak, mau trip ke rumah Seirin, mau pada nobar SPHSR Aksu Bang Fel. Hari ini nobar SPHSR ya? Kok cepet banget sih, perasaan baru kemarin deh.
Please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
Apa?
Words can't express my gratitude. So let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw Apakah was in... Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second. Kalo, what's the matter? Well, the thing is, Master Tighnari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there? Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But, fear enough, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see, being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing part and goes over them in her own time. This is perfect. Could I borrow it? Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways. But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us. Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon. Oh, time to bring the speaker to see Apakah. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood. Here's a thought. If we got another letter one, do you think he could help us persuade Apakah to help? Actually, never mind. In Apakah's eyes, Ngobrol's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Behold!
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Ermin's. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You took our hope from us. Prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Apakah. Nagina's in great danger. Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Guan my assistance? Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny wooer, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear. Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear. Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny boor, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you, Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude. also spare me your feigned concern? A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it. I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Uh-huh.
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Booer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern. cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tighnari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilapar. Yeah, we once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad? It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebot, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru. When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Take my broken crown.
Falling into the abyss.
Squall and Fury.
Too slow.
Target spotted! All units at the ready.